and gentlemen, this is Wallenstein back with Civ 5. I almost said Rome 2. So we last left off on a kind of a defensive war against the Japanese. They were pissed that we kind of betrayed them and didn't go to war against Lisbon and the Portuguese and Maria. So they decided to take the Rangader on us. So we've defended ourselves very nicely with our Babylonian bonuses. And we're pretty much holding that line down nicely. They shouldn't be giving us any problems anytime soon. So we'll continue forming a defensive line here. Like, while he continues to send warriors my way. We'll keep putting in a defensive bonus here.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
Yes. Excellent. And we will go to peace.
Yokaro.
Excellent. So the Portuguese have adopted our religion, which will help us greatly. We will continue connecting our empires. So we are friendly now. They are basically... I had mentioned last episode how I would have been coercing them that the Japanese are the greater threat. And lo and behold, the AI must have heard me and given in to, well, I shouldn't say given in, I didn't coerce them, but have acquiesced to my recommendations, if that's a better word I can use. So we'll go ahead and build a stable, I think. We'll focus on
Ireis
production.
considerar esta oferta?
Yes. Since you've shown yourself, no, you have no interest in that again. I'll continue building our circuses to get the happiness, keep our happiness up. Okay.
Bons dias. Sou todo ouvido.
That's fine.
جيت وانا كل امل باش نوصلوا شي اتفاق.
Morocco's kind of minding its own business, which is fine. Okay, cool. We'll go to Riders Guild. Start getting our great person production up. Excellent. Excellent. Catholicism is spreading across the land. Uh-oh, but it looks like they've lost Catholicism. Excuse me. Maybe we can build it there.
Three things.
Nah, we'll build it there. Screw it. Alright, I think that's what we'll do. We'll build a great mosque of Dejena. We will build a garden. We'll pay for it in time. I will denounce you, you warmongering bastards.
Oh, そっちか。
Yeah.
進めよ。
Yeah. Pipe down. Alright, so we will continue on our path. We'll get actually education, then guilds and metal casting, and then see how we go from there. Excellent. Good, my minion Portuguese. Peace treaty expired. They might go to war with me again. Ooh, they have samurai now, which might pose issues. But we can upgrade our pikemen here. And let us do that. Let us do a cavanisserie. Excellent. So now we're starting to get... Oh, that's an ugly trade route. Oh. Never have I seen an uglier trade route. So they have samurai now, which is Japan's unique unit. Sure. Oh, you're neutral? I don't care. Excellent. Great profit. So now we can actually enhance our religion. And that'll give us additional bonuses. So our second follower belief, we actually can get cathedrals. And let's see. Peace gardens actually aren't bad. Definitely don't want to do swords into plowshares because we're probably going to be at war a lot with the Japanese, and plus, in the multiplayer game, you're going to be at war with everyone almost all the time. So I think what we'll do, I think maybe we'll do cathedrals. Then our enhancer belief, we will have. Either your best ones are usually iterant preachers or religious texts, because both are based on spreading the religion. So I think we might do religious texts, because that might help us later on if the Moroccans decide to start spreading a religion of some kind. Which doesn't look like they have. Or the Japanese, of course. Very well. Very well. Keep trying to tick me off. We can adopt another policy.
貴殿の偉大なる文明国をこの世から拭い去る我らが意向をご通知申し上げまする。
Here he comes. We'll actually move you up front there. Move you there, I think. Excellent. Now the unique ability of the Japanese is that each of these units will still fight at full strength. So I'll have to keep that in mind when I am letting them kind of go through my borders here. That's fine. Let's see. We'll have that, I think. Now we will build sheep and cattle +1 production. We don't necessarily need that right now. We'll get a garden built, though. I think we should be pretty good now. good. We have a horseman that we can now utilize. And just keep building, basically. We have trade routes with all of our cities now, so there shouldn't be an issue, and we're going to very quickly pull you blokes back. And continue to have you defend there. Excellent. Stalemate, holy smokes. We'll fall back, I think. We can't do anything there. I think we'll just let them go for now. Oof, they're really gonna kick my butt. Nah. Keep them healing. And perhaps leave my guys there to kind of flank if needed. So again, he's kind of really wasting his time as a player. Kind of just chilling. God, that is a mess of road. And they've now lost a samurai as well. So we'll start getting universities built. Maybe get a stable. Now let's get the universities so that we can get the Oxford College. That'll give us a free tech. And then, like I had said, we can continue moving ahead in the science department. We actually have a spy, which we're going to move to Constantinople and defend. And how are we demographics? Okay, literacy, they're actually ahead of us literacy-wise, which is surprising. But we're not dead last again, which is good. Surprised we're not getting great... We're not getting a great scientist, though? Oh, that is strange. Now, I think one thing I should add is that certain buildings you'll have specialist slots, and they count as a population unit. So, say if I put a unit here in the market, we would get +2 gold and plus, I guess that's what? Great person production? Merchant slots. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, that's what that is. I understand now. So that's what all of that is. So only certain buildings can you can get that on. Now what we might do, since we're low on gold, is maybe get a specialist slot in there. How much production would we lose? 2 production, which we don't really want right now. They have a great general. So what we'll do actually is we'll pull back those guys. Have them defend. So he does have a great general. That's a given. You want to remove road, yes. Because that looks ugly. I'm sorry, that's ugly. Okay, we'll be okay there, I think. As well as there. And we'll move our road up here. Alright, cool. We'll just keep doing that for now. Keep defending. Can't attack there. We can attack his samurai and try and take them out as quickly as possible. It's still ugly. No, it's a little neater than the other one though, I will say. So now they're starting to move units in. We can actually move our composite bowmen there because they really aren't doing anything. And very quickly and nicely take them out. There's a lot of samurai coming this way though. So what happens if I move him there, move him there? I'll still have range to move. That's fine. And we'll build an artist's guild here. Start giving us a nice boost in great person production. I'm surprised our great... I mean, we're only 183 turns in. I must keep that in mind.
Ireis considerar esta oferta.
So now they're actually trying to move in to flank us. We're going to have to try and take these guys out as quickly as possible. Keep defending, and hopefully we can withstand against them, at least for the next couple of turns. Fine. Oh, I still didn't get them. Are you serious? There we go. Boy, does samurai pack a punch. No, not you. Dumb morons. Jesus Christ. Oh, excuse me. Sometimes the UI interface of this can get pretty annoying, as you can probably tell. So we'll build a university there. We'll move them in to hopefully defend our composite bowmen.
جيت وأنا كل أمل.
Continue healing them. At least we're getting reimbursed with our allies here. With Almaty, and then if we can get Valletta as well in Hanoi, I mean, Seriously, if we allied with all three of these groups, we'd have a pretty formidable army. We'd be able to put pressure on Japanese if the city-state AI was any good, but it's not really. Keep them there. That's fine. Now he is moving his samurai down here. Maybe what I can do is kind of cut him off at the pass, so to speak. Excellent. Alright, so we took out his samurais. Now what we can do, we'll upgrade the machinery so we can get crossbowmen, physics, chivalry, and then steel. Since we're at war, I want to focus more on the vortex at the moment so we can at least be able to defend ourselves against these samurai, which might do a pretty number against us. There we have, they've taken out another unit. But again, we've defended for ourselves, I think, here now. And I'm building an East India Company here as a port town because we'll gain an additional trade route and we'll be able to trade probably with Lisbon, which I think is what I'm aiming to do. So hopefully now the immediate threat with the Japanese are now taken care of. And again, as always, we can continue just forging ahead and building up the inside of our empire. Okay, we've gained back our followers there. What we'll do, I think, is we'll start actually settling shrines, because we can get a bonus if we keep up on piety of getting gold produced from each shrine as well, which is what I would like to see. I believe the samurai replaced the swordsman, if I'm not mistaken. Which is why they're doing such a nasty job taking our lower tier units out. You can keep staying there. I'm not moving anywhere. As long as he doesn't have, again, siege units, and it doesn't look like he does, I should be fine. We'll just focus on building production units right now. Excellent. We can upgrade each of our crossbowmen there, which we'll do. This does kind of look like, or actually kind of like Australia or Africa, this map here. Alright, so now we should be fairly well defended. Be able to take out the samurai. Ah, here come they come with the trebuchet. Which will be fine. We can build a temple and then grab that social policy to have the temples produce gold for us as well. Good, good, good. Again, we can just keep on keeping on here with our units. They're falling back. So he's in the Renaissance era, is he? Alright, we'll keep pumping out pikemen. What else do we want to do? Workshop. Keep focusing on all our production-based buildings. That's usually the key to focus on first. Uh-oh, he's making another push, it looks like. He's falling back again. So, like, in the meantime, we're basically almost entering the mid-game at this point. Yes, once we get into the Renaissance era, we'll be in the mid-game. So really, at that point is when everything starts clicking, and it's either the make or break for most players. Especially for me. It's usually my make or break in these games. I'm just going to keep producing production improvements all across. Now he's expanded massively.
تحياتي. أزيد؟
Maybe not. Okay.
Bons dias.
Excellent. They have a great general as well.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
Yes, absolutely. We will get a research agreement. Now, research agreements, I best explain them now. Newer players might not see them as a benefit because you're spending gold and you might not notice what the benefits are, but most of the benefits are once the research agreement expires. And that actually, seeing that there, I want to upgrade them. Once the research agreement expires, you get a huge boost in science production. So it's good for those that are high in the tech, that have high in the tech tree, that have a lot of techs already. It's also good for those that are low in the tech because it allows them to catch up fairly quickly. We're going to continue. What do we want here? Might as well build a cavansary. I'll take this group out now before it becomes a threat. Because that'll be an issue with that trebuchet. It'll act as it's still at full health. Come out and kind of help defend them as well. Very nicely fall back. There. Continue to pester the samurai. Ah, cool. Should we go for it? I'd say yes. Who else can have it? Kyoto might get it. But that's about it, at least on our continent. Why not? I could use the... Excellent. I could use the wonders. So basically now we're still busy at war. I'm really shocked that he's continuing this conflict on. I mean, I'm going to keep in mind that this is almost like a human player too that is playing and is insistent on taking Wallengrad. I'm going to build a castle.
Ireis considerar esta oferta.
This will help block off some of the samurai. Alright, we can park you there, knight. And we're kind of basically keeping those Japanese dogs occupied while we build up.
جيت وأنا كل أمل.
Morocco's kind of playing the neutral party here. Where are you going? You should go down here. Might as well upgrade some of our foodstuffs. Alright, cool. We can build Oxford U.
John Henry said to his captain,
We can continue upgrading here. We can upgrade to a longswordsman. Excellent. Now actually, hold on. Before I start building, I want to plan out exactly how I want to get. Maybe we'll get acoustics first, because that will allow us. Then we can quickly get architecture and move faster up the tech tree. So that's what we'll do. We'll build the armory. I don't think I'm giving up my city, pal. Keep hustling and tussling as much as you desire. Where's the great general? Gaius Marius. Now, great generals give units that are adjacent to you, as well as units that... So I can park him here in the city, and he'll give a bonus to every single one of my units here attacking. And what he can also do too is build a 5-star star ring fort, which will allow a huge defensive bonus, which I might want to put here, and have a heavy unit move there once I, because that's his 2, but I'll keep him there for now. You can fall asleep. So I think I'm going to leave it there again for now. We're doing fairly well in our long defensive war against the Japanese. And we're now starting to do very well for ourselves. Excellent. Now we're starting to generate great people. Won't do that just yet. Maybe get another longswordsman. To help defend. And we keep getting gifted knights and so on and so forth, but we'll leave it there, I think. So we're doing fairly well. We're actually kind of pulling ahead now. And demographically, wow, Morocco's kind of pulling ahead as well, scientifically. So the Japanese have kind of fallen off. They have the largest army, but our army's not that small, and we're doing fairly well. So I think we'll leave it there. Next time we'll maybe, hopefully, push a front up, and maybe build a fortress here to start attacking Osaka, and maybe just having this to be more easily defended, although it might be taken much faster. Because this whole thing here is kind of slowing them down. It's a bottleneck, so we might leave it there. Actually, maybe we'll put the 5-star fort maybe here, and have a nice area to kind of put a archer unit out there and defend. So we'll leave it there for now. I thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time.